Sly, lament Luke's betrayal. This isn't the first time Luke has kicked you from a group chat, and it probably won't be the last. Not like they're actually getting anywhere with their discussion anyway. It's hard to believe you had trouble leaving your room just a short while ago. This place is like the discount aisle at an abandoned GameStop turned up to 11, and you're absolutely loving it. Sucks that the world had to enter to bring you here, but you can't win them all. But now that you're free from the shackles of group dynamics, what will you do? Sly, check KD ratio. You managed to take out a few of the baddies, but it wasn't easy. The Gunblade may be good at shooting down abstract mathematical concepts, but it's not exactly suited for combat, considering it's a plastic toy and all. You think it's time to see what kind of weaponry this game can really churn out. Sly, farm that grist. You thought the floating eyes would make for easy picking, but it turns out they're pretty chill. You're pretty sure killing them won't net you much more than a pile of bloody eye gunk and a guilty conscience, so you're gonna have to stick with your imp loot for now. Sly, head inside. It's good to be back. Every man's home is his castle, as they say. Yours just happens to be on an aluminium foundation and surrounded by a moat of precious dew. Sly, talk with Thumb Sprite. Sup, Thumb Guy?
Oh hey dude, you check out the trivia landscape out there?
Yeah, it's pretty great, but I think SBURB is going to be hearing from PepsiCo lawyers pretty soon, because this shit is downright copyrighted.
Yeah man, it's a straight up injustice. Legal jurisprudence has been tossed out the window.
It's kangaroo court, except all the kangaroos are hopped up on speed. Lady Justice is passed out over the witness stand, and the scarf is smudged in the shape of a subpoena.
What a tragedy.
Anyway, do you know where I can pick up some new gear? The stuff I have lying around my house isn't gonna cut it.
Oh man, you don't know how wrong you are.
What?
I took the liberty of upgrading up your Alchemiter. You would believe how deadly shit becomes when you slap it together. I hope you've got some grace because I am ready for a totally tubular alchemy session.
Yeah, I got some. Here, I'll show you.
Not bad for your first haul. Wait, holy shit, is that a diamond? I didn't even think you could get those yet.
Looks like I was out there killing big shot imps. Like, tone it down, Mr. Moneybags. Should have invested that in life insurance.
This should be more than enough for you. Follow me.
Sly, follow. If you weren't entirely secure in your offbeat charm, you'd be worried that this guy might be cooler than you. If he can parade around his sprightly intellect while still being fly, more power to him. It doesn't bother you at all. Dude, nice. Wait, are those imp droppings?
Yeah, I had to clear the floor to make room for the gnarly upgrades.
Are you, like, allowed to do that?
What do you mean? Kill underlings? There aren't any rules against it.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of my thing to do?
Dude, I killed like one imp, and then a few more so I could afford the upgrade. Just hit the radical Alchemiter to go to town. I'm not trying to steal your thunder here.
I guess. Sly, look into that punch card system the Canadian was talking about. You can't make heads or tails of this thing. Bible Boy must be some kind of astrophysicist if he could decipher this hunk of junk. You hope the floating tutorial back there bothered to read the instruction manual. Sly, learn the ropes. So you're saying I can just combine whatever? Dude, come over here and help me. Oh, I see you're doing some zooming thing. Don't let me stop you or anything. Just get it all out of your system.
Gee whiz!
Is this like a common thing with sprites, or this is just a you thing? Because if you're going to flip to schizo mode every few minutes, this game is going to be a real pain in the ass. But I'm not judging. If you've got some weird compulsion to launch into a sick combo on a dime, that's your business and not mine.
Hella sick!
Yes, I agree, it is indeed hella sick. What an astute fucking observation. Goddamn verdict of the century.
Woo! Oh, Hayden, see you there.
Are you normal now?
What a rush. If I had an endocrine system, I'd be sweating through my fucking shoes.
Was there any reason for that?
It's absolutely mental, the kind of air you can get when you can fly. Gravity is my bitch now. Dude, do you think I could pull off a 720 nightmare flip?
Not to interrupt your bodacious trick sesh, but we were kind of in the middle of something. You were about to spill the secrets of alchemy or whatever.
Oh yeah?
So just lay it on me already. I'm ready for my mind to be blown 3 streets sideways.
I found a sort of exploit in the alchemy system. But I'm warning you now that this is the kind of exploit that only people like you and I will ever find useful. Because any other living thing would shy away from the shittiness without a second glance.
I'm listening.
Quick question. Have you allocated your strife specimens?
Was I supposed to?
Okay, good. Allocate this.
Are those JPEG artifacts? They kinda tingle.
That tends to happen.
This thing hurts to look at. Can I please have this forever?
That's the plan. Shit is dirt cheap to alchemize, and sometimes even profitable.
Does it actually work as a weapon?
Probably. The garish color scheme doesn't make it any less stabby. Or maybe you can garrot him with the protrusion.
Wow, this is like a next level strat. Makes you feel kinda dirty.
Lady Justice has once again failed to meet her summons.
Caught student up behind the courthouse again. Third time this week.
But yeah, this trick affords you hell of variety. We got swords, we got guns, we got everything in between. Won't look pretty, but it'll get the job done.
Sweet, let's see what we've got to work with. Sly, brainstorm.
Getting any rad ideas?
A couple, but I know where I can get even more. Just gotta pop open the Chamber of Secrets.
Cowabunga.
So what's the and thing on the display?
And? It's a coding thing, I think. Or some other nerdy shit. Doesn't matter though. All you need to worry about is the overlap on your capsule log cards.
Sounds like the motors industry got a sweet tie-in deal. SBURB's legal department is having a field day.
Basically, and creates a new item with the functions of both items, while or retains the function of one and the aesthetic of the other. This applies to any combination of two items, but you can use multiple items in a single recipe.
I'm not much of a math guy, but it seems like you'd run out of numbers after a while. Does it just produce more numbers or something?
What? That's not how this works. There are 281,474,976,710,656 possible combinations. If you manage to alchemize more than that, I will be thoroughly impressed.
That doesn't answer my question, but okay. One more quick question. Do I get to keep the original items, or does the machine eat the cards?
Why would you want to keep that unupgraded trash?
Sentimental value. And also because I want to see if it works on living beings.
That sounds unethical.
No, it doesn't. Look, I'll prove it to you. Sly. Bribe. Hey, eyeball dude. I will pay you 10 grist to let me capture log you. Say nothing if you agree. Alright, cool. Get in here.
I don't think they use grist as legal tender. Do you not have any boombucks?
Shh.
I don't even want to think about what it's like to be couch logged. Like, is that thing in some kind of suspended animation? Or is it just squirming around in a metaphysical capture reality? Maybe its essence is literally imprinted on the card.
Don't get all philosophical on me. We're doing science. Sly, try to alchemize the floating eyeball thing with something random and see what happens. I thought you said it would be cheap.
I only said the JPEG kind items would be cheap, not everything you make. So like you need to lower your standards, by like a lot. Even if you do have a diamond, if you want this level of gear, you're gonna have to work for it.
Ugh, effort.
Exactly. Are you done with the consort now?
Not quite. Sly, combine guitar and I consort. Stair guitar. Woo! If only your brother could hear you now.
That's horrifying.
I think you mean practical. Now I'll always have an audience, and the original card is safe and sound.
Please let it out of there before we get charged with something.
Sly, release the test subject. Look, there he goes, completely intact. I think the ethics committee owes me a solid.
I'm not so sure about that. It looks kinda traumatized.
Nah, he's like a pioneer, exploring the dank depths of Pound Shop Modi. So brave. There's not a dry eye in the house.
It doesn't have tear ducts.
He didn't even ask for his payout. What a trooper.
Christ, man. Anyway, can we just get back to throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks?
Fine. Sly, alchemize Mountain Dew and Doritos and combine with Gunblade. Delicious as it is deadly, the Bikagu Dorito no Subrito JPEGu is a ruthless... Oh, who are you even kidding? It has a fucking Dorito for a blade. And it's beautiful. Sly, alchemize Doritos and laptop. The keys are sticky and the screen is covered in dust, but now you're entirely justified in licking the keyboard. You figure having a spare wouldn't hurt.
Are you gonna alchemize anything besides Dorito paraphernalia and freaky eyeball abominations? Because this is already getting old.
Just warming up. Sly, combine Mountain Dew or apple juice. This twisted flavor ain't Mountain Dew anymore.
This isn't an improvement.
Sly, examine the VHS on the floor. This pair of very hellacious shoes is pretty sweet, you have to admit. Designed to be stylish and efficient, these kicks allow for a seamless transition between strolling and gliding, so you won't miss a beat. These puppies can take you anywhere you need to go, or at least anywhere with a reasonably level floor. Frankly, you hold no doubts about the hellaciousness of these shoes, and you're glad you took a moment to dwell upon it.
They only have one wheel. You can do so much better.
Let me have this moment. Sly, jazz up some swanky attire, yo. You pick up the spare grist lying around and throw together some problem sleuth duds. Though you appreciate the canonical accuracy of this getup, it doesn't really jive with your style. Maybe it could use some accessories. Sly, combine shoes and socks. Wow, flexible and fashionable. Much better than the time you tried this with glue. Sly, combine Mountain Dew or shutter shades. You can't tell if these are glowing from the embedded lights or through the sheer power of corporate shillitude. You would appreciate them a lot more if they didn't fry your retinas. You figure that's enough cosplay shit. It's time to get down to business. Sly, alchemize the fake lightsaber with the bug zapper. Now you're getting somewhere. You'll be able to electrify and cleave limbs at the same time. Talk about shock and awe. A little too practical for your taste though. Sly, JPEG the shit out of the Tabor Saber. You obtain the lit saber from the depths of JPEG hell. It feels natural in your hand. The hilt emits a soft hum not unlike that of a pained whimper. The battery fries in under a minute. You think you've finally found your dream weapon. Sly, show off all that dank shit. Your life has been vastly improved.
I think your getup could use some work.
No kidding. Let me just leave it there for safekeeping.
Sorry to rain on your loot parade, but you might want to check out front.
What's the issue? Did the imps form a trade union?
Not this time. There's an ogre making quick work of your porch. If you want to test out that new gear of yours, now's the time. Also, I'm sick of talking to you, so go play the game.
On it. Sly, Ogle Ogre. Unless a man would make a Shrek reference. The urge remains. You're getting canned. It's time to pay your dues. You better call in a code red. Sly, test weapon proficiency. Sly, be Evan.
Gladly.